104.5 The Team, your home for New York sports. 'Tis the season. Kids are getting ready to try and make teams. Kids are getting ready to better their progress on those teams. Believe it or not, Wolf, I actually have athletic friends. I know.
I believe that.
Yeah, because I'm in shape. It's round. But these guys have been working to make it less round. So from Vent Fitness, guys, introduce yourselves.
I'm Mark.
And my name's Cody.
All right, so we got Mark and Cody. Now, what do you got? You got this whole new program going on over at Vent. And, people are probably sick of hearing me talk about Vent, but this is really cool. This is different. This is something that you can't get anywhere else.
Yep, so we have our performance training going on for any athlete, any age. Bring them in, work on core strength, function, everything.
All right, so it's called Perform?
Yep.
And now, is this available at all events, or do I have to go to a specific event?
You got to come see us in Guilderland.
Okay, and you guys have an open house coming up?
Yep, August 6th, Saturday at 10 a.m.
Can I do this?
He's going to hit 1 to 10 pitches from Brady Farkas from our other show, Big Board Sports.
Well, we might need private training for that.
Okay, now I'm scared.
Well, no, because there's a really good chance that you swinging a bat for the first time in God knows how long, you're going to hurt yourself.
Well, that's true. So yeah, this guy Brady, who's on the show, pitches in some lame adult league, and he thinks that he can throw 10 pitches, and I can't hit them. Now, granted, I have not played baseball in 40 years, so I could use some help with my hand to eye-to-hand coordination.
Yeah, we can take care of that, no problem.
I'm just really worried about when he goes back to swing and just doesn't come forward. All right, so sorry, I've got a kid in high school. Actually, let's be honest, I have a kid in junior high school. She's talked about volleyball. She's talked about field hockey. She used to play softball. At 13 years old, what can you guys can't? I mean, what can you do for a 13-year-old?
So at 13, what we're looking at starting with is proper core strength and function. Got to make sure their core is working. The core is going to stabilize everything else throughout their body, and then functional training for the rest. So we're going to get a lot of unilateral movement, a lot of single arm, single leg training, so they're strong on each limb, so they can move through any sport, any activity without getting hurt. All
right, so number 1, we're limiting injuries.
Yep.
Number 2, we're going to make the team.
Right, yeah.
It's awesome. All right, so how do I get involved? I go to Guilderland or I call. What do I do? How do I get involved with Perform?
Yeah, you can go on our website, ventfitness.com. On the website, there's a tab for training. Perform's on the bottom of that. On the bottom, there's a little thing to fill out. It sends it right to me, and I can get back to you.
So you guys do personal training. So somebody comes in, you actually take a look at them, see what they want to accomplish, and then you design a program custom for them.
Right.
So and that's just day to day. The E3 performance evaluation is what that is right there, my friends. Not that I'm a paid endorser of fitness. But anyway, all right. So, but wait a minute. Now, why do I trust you guys? Why I want to be an aspiring athlete, a high school kid, a college kid. Why do I trust you two?
One reason that I personally like it is because I'm kind of a product of the Perform system we have. I've been working with Vent Fitness ever since I was in high school. And I used to work personally with Mike Finley, and I was lucky enough to play at the next level, at the Division I level, and I attribute it a lot to Vent Fitness being able to make me bigger, stronger, faster, and keep me healthy during season time.
You played lacrosse?
I played lacrosse at the University of SUNY Albany.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you there before the Thompson trio?
I was there with the Thompsons.
Really?
Yeah.
That was an incredible experience.
At
this point, yeah. All right. Well, Mark, why do I trust you? He played lacrosse. D1.
Played football, threw shot put and discus, coached both sports, went to college for exercise science, spent time at RPI with the strength coach. I'm more like the science side of it. I like to think of why we're doing it and how it's going to make us better.
So did you know the Patriots coach, Patricia? Was he there when you were there, or was that you were there after?
I was there after.
All right. Well, it's still a lot of good things coming out of RPI. All right. So I trust them. Do you trust them, Wolf?
Sure.
They're gonna keep you from hurting yourself.
I need to start doing this now.
Let's get it done. Our good friend Michael Arce is standing in the wings, making sure we don't say anything we're not supposed to say. Can we give away? I want to give away. What is it? An individual? Can I give away a team? What can I do?
Either.
Individual or a team. All right. So let's say caller 5 right now, 476-1045. If you're a coach, whatever, we're gonna get your information. We're gonna hook you up with these guys, and then maybe you get your team in or your kid in if you're a parent or whatever, or if you're just listening, and you're getting ready for the season. Give us a call, 476-1045. You can be a product of Perform. I just ask one question, one favor of you when you win. I want a before and after picture, and I want a before and after interview. I want to talk to you now. I want to see what you're all about, and then I want you to tell me whether or not it helped when you worked out with Perform.
Yeah, one thing that we should talk about, it's a 1 hour training session with these guys.
Okay.
And a lot of people are going to think that, it's like personal training where you're lifting weights or you're on a rack or you're, got that big plate image in your head with a barbell. And that's not the case.
Like I do.
Yeah. They're actually going to do things like cone drills and ladder drills, like what you probably did when you were getting ready to try out. So if you have a young athlete, and especially the female athletes, there's a lot of prevention when it comes to injury that these guys can give you the knowledge on, just how to move and land so that you don't hurt yourself. And that's a big thing. Like I got to witness them run through a Perform training session with junior high school age lacrosse team, and just teaching these young ladies like proper form to play the sports. Nobody wants to, one, not make the team, and then secondly, if you make the team, be injured and miss out on the game. So that's what happens in that 1 hour customized training session with these guys.
Well, not to mention a lot of times your first 3, 4, or 5 practices when you make a team is all about getting your wind underneath you. You guys are going to take care of that in advance. So awesome. Perform is a new program over at Vent. Thanks for coming in, and we're going to find out who our winner is right now.